Headless Hunter. For those who do not know them, they've actually played the preliminaries of the Wacken Metal Battle here in the Netherlands, and they got as far as the semi-finals before they were kicked out. They're a thrash metal band from Eindhoven, and they've been working on their debut album in the past 2.5 years, and it's finally out now. So The Undertaker, the first album this band releases. With that many thrash metal bands existing already, and even in the Netherlands, I wonder though how unique this band is gonna be. But let's dive into the album and let's see. The Undertaker, it opens with a short interlude track. It's called The Hunt. It has some samples laid on top and a repeating guitar riff, and it's very much the opening track you'd expect. And of course, there's a build-up in energy, and it builds up towards the following song called Hunt Them Down, which is a classic trashy song with screamy vocals that sound very much like the vocalist is very angry or hurt or both. The chord progressions aren't that innovative, but with thrash metal, that usually is a good thing. And of course, there are a couple of good guitar solos in it. The heavy breakdown in the middle of the song gives us some room to breathe, shout along with the band, Hunt Them Down, and it's just a trashy song as it's supposed to be. Hostile Takeover, the next one, it starts a little bit more mid-tempo, leaves a bit more room for some intricate guitar riffs in between, and after the intro, we dive headfirst into a mosh pit riff again. The gang vocals on this track, though, make you want to join the party immediately, and the same goes for Liberate Your Will. The song started off as a party song right away. Heavy, brutal party song it is, the shredding guitars and the circle pits. And in the middle, there's a nice part for like preparing for a wall of death, which I guess is inevitable with a band like this. And of course, there's a few more guitar solos. Onto a more melodic song with Death's Defiance, more like a classic heavy metal track, kinda, topped with screamy vocals and the gang vocals to give it more of the thrash metal sauce. There's some heavy grunting on this track as well that I hadn't heard with this band before, and it's the first track with like a true breakdown or bridge. I'm not really sure this song needs that breakdown. However, the part that follows might be my favorite part of this album so far. That being said, my favorite track of this album is Kiko is Stoned, which is a true party song with bullshit lyrics in Dutch. It's gonna be a crowd pleaser for sure, and because of the humor, it's my favorite track of the album. And it would almost qualify as a carnavalskraker in Dutch. Basically just a party song you play at carnival. Really short song. They should have done 1,000 of these. It's amazing. After that short interlude, we go on with the title track of this album called The Undertaker, and it feels like I've already heard this track before. That's probably because it's very similar to the other tracks that we've already heard. It's over 5 minutes, quite long for a thrash track. Basically, they approach it cleverly by making sure that there's a lot of variety within the song, so it doesn't really get boring. Ill-Fated Waters, the next track, it's kind of straightforward again, some interesting riffs, some solos. Sentenced to Life, again, a longer track, and it opens with a guitar solo, surprisingly, to show off the band's skills, I think. I don't really like that track because midway through the song, it kind of changes tempo, and it's basically just two songs mashed together, probably wide 5 minutes or a little bit longer than that. Final track of the album is The 10th Reason. There's some really interesting things going on here with the drum and guitar, and there's like a hoompa hoompa riff, by lack of better words, that makes this an interesting track to listen to. It's almost like a weird audio circus somehow. If you're looking for a track that makes Headless Hunter unique, this is it. And with the reference to In the Hall of the Mountain King, they scored major kudos in my book. Final thoughts. The Undertaker is a great debut album by the Headless Hunter. They've managed to capture their stage energy and fun on the track. Their energy and humor shine through really well, and even though not all songs are very original, it's quite good quality thrash. My personal favorite is Kiko is Stoned, because it's just funny. Most interesting song, though, would be The 10th Reason. However, the track that best summarizes the album is probably The Undertaker. Go check it out for yourself, or even better, make sure you get to see them live, which can be today, or I think they play again in May in Musicon in The Hague. Go check them out on Facebook or check it out on our website. See you later.